if we define a human being, and the definition of a human being is not that easy, but if we define it, like our students here at Zaytuna study logic, and one of the ways that you define something in logic, ladies, how do we get a definition in logic? The genus and the species, right? Well, the genus and the difference, which gives us the species. So when we look at a genus, you're looking at something that all the things in that group share, right? So for us, it's animality. So this is the way the Greeks defined it. So that we're under the genus of animal, that we're a living being, that we have animality. But then what's our difference that separates us as a species from all the other animals? Yeah, that we have reason, we're rational. So we are the rational animal. That's a logical definition of the human being. So for the Greeks, the definition of a human being is a person. The human being is a rational animal whose supreme dignity is in his intelligence. Like that is the supreme dignity of the human being, is in his intelligence. But for the Jew and for the Muslim, a human being is a free individual created by God that has a personal relationship with God and has the ability to enter into a covenant with God, and his supreme righteousness is in obeying and submitting to the commandments of God. This is the Jewish definition. And we would concur with that definition. For the Christians, the definition of the human being would be a fallen creature, wounded through sin, and whose supreme dignity is in accepting grace. You know, the salvific grace of God through a sacrifice in their understanding. And I mean, we would acknowledge that we are wounded in sin. Kullukum khata'un, the Prophet ﷺ said, wa khairu khata'ina tawabun. All of you are sinful, and the best of the sinners are those who repent. So we know that we have a black dot, according to the Prophet ﷺ, which is not, we don't believe in original sin in the kind of Christian conception of it, but we do recognize that we're fallen as a species, and fallen man has his struggles.